I like these fish sandwiches, man.
Hey, sir, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you today?
Can I get a fish sandwich?
Sorry, sir, we don't have any more fish sandwiches. There's actually no more fish in the world.
Overfishing is not just a hungry man's problem. What it is an environmental problem. Overfishing is the disruption of the ecosystem for the practice of commercial or non-commercial fishing, which exhausts the supply of fish. By catching too many fish at a time, the population cannot sustain itself. This is generally caused by the rapid depletion of adult fish, to such a degree that the remaining adult fish fail to compensate for the lost members. Overfishing isn't a recent problem either. The earliest record of overfishing occurred in the 1800s when whales were hunted for their blubber. Overfishing of whales in the 1800s resulted in almost wiping out a large percentage of the whole whale population. Today, overfishing is manifested in the same way, still disrupting the ecosystem. Today, overfishing has become a global enterprise. Modern-day overfishing began in the mid-20th century when countries worldwide gave effort in increasing the availability and the affordability of protein-rich foods. This gave rise to massive commercial fleets whose pursuit of more effective fishing methods resulted in a rapid increase to the amount of fish in the market. Overfishing presents a major problem in that the depletion of certain fish populations can severely offset the ecosystem in certain areas of the ocean. Also, specific methods of fishing, namely sea-bottom trawling, can physically disrupt marine populations. So what can we do about this horrible fishing epidemic? One solution is FLASH, which stands for Fisheries Local Action Strategy of Hawaii. What is it? It's a group aimed at reducing and preventing overfishing in order to protect coral reefs and the general well-being of the aquatic ecosystem. They also strive to educate the public on the dangers of overfishing. They are led by a steering committee of members from NOAA, Hawaii DAR, University of Hawaii, Western Pacific Regional Fishery Management Council, and the Nature Conservancy. And what do? One current project is the Fisheries Extension Agent. According to its website, it is designed to facilitate and improve the management of coral reef resources at the local level. This involves meeting with local fishers to provide resources and information on ways that they can regulate their own fishing to protect the fish population. There are also events, such as fishing competitions, held regularly as other ways to create outreach within the community. FEA provides fisheries with charts like this one, where they can compare the size of their catches and determine whether or not to release the fish, depending on if they have had a chance to spawn or not. And why is this all important? Well, the whole purpose of FEA and FLASH as a whole is to raise awareness. They believe that this is the first step towards sustainable fishing, especially in their area. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has a lot of information as to why Hawaii is such a prime candidate for overfishing education. Hawaii is home to many species that can only survive there. Additionally, most Hawaiian residents live within 2 miles of the shore, thus being more likely to fish. Factors such as these make FLASH's awareness efforts particularly pertinent. With fish stocks having decreased by 80 to 85% over the last 100 years, it's really obvious that finding solutions is now more important than ever. We can't afford to sit idly and let this happen. Programs like FLASH are terrific examples of ways that one can help in their community. No effort is too small, and you don't need a board of reputable steering committee to make an impact. Take FLASH's efforts as an example of how you can raise awareness within your area. Initiate conversations with fellow community members and fishers so that they can be informed about sustainable fishing practices. As we mentioned earlier, spreading the word is the first and very important step.